Yo, just wanted to make sure y'all see the full name. This is Antwone Fisher movie. First and foremost, yo, what's up? This Bandy, y'all already know. Um, that's my first time doing an actual video like this, but I try to be universal and different with my content that I create for real. And I also just want to, personally bring light to like this particular movie, because it's based on a true story. Basically about like the foster care life, growing up in group homes, struggle, homeless. It has relationship. Got like a love, a lot of couple different love scenes and stuff in it. It's definitely a good movie. I would say anybody, like everybody, should definitely watch it if you're black, for real. Like, but I would also definitely specify black men of my age or younger, definitely younger, that's coming up in this, age, definitely in Baltimore and stuff like that, for real, to definitely check this movie out, for real, because I got first introduced to it when I was younger by my foster parents, and they told me to watch it, and try to have like a good, a good eye out for stuff and stuff like that, and I did, but like when you watch stuff, when your parents tell you to watch something that's like beneficial to you as a child, you'll look at it because you're forced to, but like you're not looking at it in like a mature aspect, if that makes sense, for real, mature aspect. So me going back and looking at that movie now, it it hit different, for real. And there's a lot of people like just pass judgment on people, and like the whole, I definitely went through, when I was younger, the whole scene of people, making fun of you, because you don't have, certain name brand stuff, um, picking on you, stealing your stuff. Um, I went through like a lot of like the bullying stages and stuff like that when I was younger, and it was mostly because like my fault, like like all of them, like my previous like foster parents, um, they were never really like the type to care about like the name brand stuff. Um, like they more so looked at it as I would have to earn it, because of the price of stuff. And like, yo, this is like I'm not making this up right now, for real, for real. Like this is real talk. I had, y'all know, back when like the flea market still hot, for real, but like the flea market ain't as hot as like it used to be like back in the day, son. Like I'm telling you, like the flea market back in the day, you could go down there and find like, bro, y'all know, the flea market, the parents would go down there with like $200 and like come back like they done cleaned up like for the season for you, for real, for real. But yo, this is real talk. This really happened to me. My parents at the time, they bought me some shoes that looked like Air Forces, but they wasn't Air Forces. They looked like them a little bit. They had the little white dots on the front, but they were slightly smaller than like the regular Air Force holes. And it was hell of them on the front. Like, how the Air Force holes are, like, you could count how many it is. Like, yo, it was like 40 holes on like the front of these shoes, bro. Like, real tough, for real. Like, then like it had the little ridges on the side of the bottom, for real. But it stopped like way ahead of where the other Air Forces, like the regular Air Forces, would stop, for real, for real. So like, I would cut my pants, like real talk. I would cut my jeans like on the on the sides of them, like for real, for real. I would cut them to try to like make my pants like cover like the sign where the Nike sign would be, so people wouldn't see it, for real, for real. And like, I was sitting down one day in class, and the girl was like, "Hey yo, why your shoes ain't got no Nike sign?" Cause when you sit down, your pants legs rise up, for real. She's like, "Yo, why you ain't got no Nike sign?" She said it like real loud, for real. I'm like, oh, like, yo, you like hella loud. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we walking down the hallway in line. All she doing, yo, she packing me, bro. Like, I'm talking about like suitcase, luggage, everything, bro. Full blown packing me at this point. Everybody noticing and looking at it like, But I could literally give y'all like stories for days on like how people used to like pack me up for real about like how I used to wear stuff. Like I was in high school, and yo, this was this thing. I was in high school, and the girl, I had some Antwones for real, for real. That was not my first pair of shoes. I had some Antwones, and not my first pair of shoes, but you know, like for the school year, this is freshman year. I'm gonna tell y'all about Milford in another video. But I didn't. Um, my fault. Yeah. So what was I saying? My fault, y'all. Yo, the girl was like, it was a girl. I think her name was like Sharonda or some shit like that. Something along those lines. Um, A1 steak sauces. That's what she was calling them. A1 steak sauces, cause they was some fake LeBrons apparently. Like, and I left Old Court in 2006 and went to Milford in 2006. So, if you were a popular kid in that time frame, you would know like what LeBrons I'm talking about. They was the ones that had like a little it was like a little sideways triangle like on them or something like that on the side of them. So yeah, like I was a clean basic kid or whatnot. And I mean I dealt with, you know, like I had the assassination shirts and all that, you feel what I'm saying? Like so but I will say though, that's not an excuse to grow up and, you know, become like a douchebag or, you know, like a demon to society, rob, kill, steal, rape, or whatever you may call it, you feel me? Like it's just not. But I will say it also has something to do with my upbringing. Like my parents definitely introduced me to God. You know, were strict on me to an extent with a lot of stuff. Like I didn't start listening to rap music until I was like 16, like 15, 16 years old for real. Like even then, when I was in the house, I had to hide it. Like my little MP3 players, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I had to hide that stuff and all that stuff for real. Like, but anyway though, like the movie also like I said, you know, I told y'all I got a relationship scene in there, you know, where it showed his girlfriend like help him like, you know, through his troubles and finding his family and all that other type of stuff for real. But it also has like it has like, you know, like molestation and stuff like that and it, you know, show like how you could be beat, starved, all that type of stuff for real. Like, and I've definitely say like I've definitely been beat and starved before. Like I had a lady I couldn't go in her refrigerator like at all, and I had to eat whatever she made on the dot whenever she made that shit on the dot. It don't matter what it was, type stuff. Like, and would get mad at me because I slid underneath the refrigerator. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't want it. Like, you got mad at me because you couldn't cook. Like, I don't know. Yo, so this really called my shoes like A1 steak sauces though, bro. Like, there wasn't even no steak around, my nigga. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, but anyway, yo, like, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got your significant other, you feel what I'm saying? Your nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever I'm saying, whatever you have, you like, y'all need a movie to watch, yo. On an educational tip, like, check it out for real. It'll definitely like open your eyes to like some stuff behind the scenes that you wouldn't think that people go through, or like you just don't care what people be going through. Like in foster care and group homes are like very still real to this day outside. Like that's why y'all might see like hella kids that be outside. So that's all, man. I just wanted to bring awareness to that for y'all for the day. It's Friday. It's your boy Bandy.